Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we have such an exciting show as we're going to grab a handful of the most basic ingredients and create an extraordinary recipe. We're talking Spanish poor man's eggs. This is known as Huevos a lo Pobre. And let me tell you, this dish is filled with so many simple yet delicious flavors. It's easy to make, where there's no tricky techniques. And the best part, it's all done in a little over 20 minutes using just one pan. Folks, this is the perfect dish for any meal of the day, from breakfast all the way through dinner. And always enjoy it next to a crunchy baguette for the ultimate Spanish treat. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. The Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen. And they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the basic pantry staples you need, such as extra virgin olive oil, which we're going to use in today's recipe, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit Tienda.com. Let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there. Make sure you use coupon code ONAFORK during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's begin by prepping our ingredients. I'm going to start by roughly chopping 2 medium-sized onions. I'm using typical yellow onions here, but you can also use red onions, white onions, or even sweet onions. We'll also cut 1 red and 1 green bell pepper into small bite-sized pieces. You can also use yellow bell peppers here if you like. And we'll separate the cloves from a head of garlic and then cut a slit on each one. And for this recipe, you want to leave the skins on the garlic. That way while they're cooking they don't get a bitter flavor and they end up with a beautiful buttery texture. For the next step, I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. Of course, you can use any oil you like here. It's just extra virgin is what's typically used in Spain, as it gives dishes like this a beautiful lift of flavors. Make sure you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. After a couple minutes and the oil is nice and hot, we'll add in the chopped vegetables and the cloves of garlic. We'll mix the ingredients around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do get it every 1 to 2 minutes, that way everything evenly sautés. In the meantime, let's get the rest of our ingredients ready. I'm going to add in 2 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped into a mortar, along with 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley, which is 5 grams, and a pinch of sea salt. And using a pestle, we'll pound down on the ingredients until we end up with a paste-like texture. You can also use a food processor here, hand blender, or even a NutriBullet. Once we end up with a paste-like texture, we'll add in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is 15 milliliters, and give it one final mix until it's well mixed together. And we'll also crack in 3 eggs, each one into individual bowls. As you know, I like to take this step before adding eggs into a pan, as it ensures that no eggshells go in there and that the yolks are not broken. And for this recipe, you can add as many eggs as you like. I like to use 1 per serving. Alright, let's move back to the vegetables. After sauteing them between 10 to 12 minutes, and the onions are nice and translucent, and the bell peppers are slightly tender, and once again I've been mixing this every 1 to 2 minutes, we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper, and we'll give it one final mix. And then we'll remove the pan from the heat and transfer the vegetables into a serving dish. For the final step, let's start frying up the eggs. I'm going to heat the same fry pan with a medium heat and add in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. Once again, link where you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. After a couple minutes, we'll add in the eggs. You want to make sure they're all in a single layer and evenly spaced out. And then we'll season the eggs with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. You can fry your eggs in any style you like. I'm going to cook them the Spanish way, which is a light crispy texture underneath with a slightly creamy yolk. The secret is that the eggs cook between 1 to 2 minutes without moving them around. After 1 to 2 minutes, we'll splash some of the hot oil over the eggs. You just want to do this for a few seconds, otherwise you can easily overcook the yolk. And then remove the eggs from the pan. Then we'll add the eggs over the sauteed vegetables and top them off with a garlic and parsley sauce. And check it out, folks, our Spanish poor man's eggs are done. Easy to make, the humblest ingredients, and all done in a little over 20 minutes using just one pan. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, Huevos a lo Pobre, truly one of Spain's most iconic dishes. And once again, they're working on my building, so I have no gas. But it's okay, we had that electric stovetop, which got the job done. Either way, can't wait to try this. Here we go. Gotta try one of the garlic. That's why you get the slit on it, because look how easily they come out. Wow. That is right on the money. You know, hard to believe we wrap such simple ingredients, everyday ingredients. We got so many flavors out of this. Vegetables are beautifully sauteed. The eggs taking this to the next level. And of course, that garlic sauce rounds out for the perfect balance. Easy to make. Give it a try at home. Breakfast all the way through dinner. And always next to a crunchy baguette for the ultimate dining experience. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Rob Haskins, Daniela Brandt, and Patricia O'Brien. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.